There's a new hardest event in the game, and I'm gonna cheese the hell out of it. Today we're going into this Greatest Tours event. I don't like this event. I will put that straight out there. The first stage, like 40 minutes, not really that fun. None of them were really hard. You can't skip bosses. Not a huge fan of it. Wish you could skip bosses. If you could, I think it would be better. Stage 2, you can skip bosses. Very happy. But, and we're gonna skip straight to the Jiren boss, but Jiren is so overpowered and just annoying that I have been losing it trying to do this fight, even with items, trying to cheese it with like the 8th years. So we're gonna cheese it in a different way today. We're gonna cheese them in the Omega way, and we'll show the team and everything as we get into it too. But yeah, before we get into the team, make sure you like and subscribe. 97% of you aren't subscribed, so do it. All right, let's get into the video. This is the team we're gonna be running. We are going to be using items for this event, as I've kind of, I don't think I alluded to that yet, but we are going to be using items for this Jiren because he sucks and I hate this, and it's been making me angry, and I have not had a good day, and I'm just trying to kill him. I don't care anymore. He minuses your ki. Annoying as hell. Minuses your attack and defense each turn, annoying as hell. Gets his attack up every turn, annoying as hell. You can lower his attack, doesn't matter. He just says screw you. Disables evasion, annoying as hell. Everything about this guy, annoying as hell. And I don't honestly know, I didn't try this with the Omega team, so I don't even know if Omega can slot 1. We're kind of just gonna pray he can. So, but I mean, yeah, let's just get into the fight, dude. I just need to do this. I just need to rip this band-aid off. Like, it's here. As you can see, we can skip fights. I'm not going to do the HP thing, but we're going to skip all of these fights and go straight to this left cloud up here and just fight Jiren. I don't care. I'm not fighting Laza. I'm not fighting anyone else. I just want to fight Jiren, and it'll take me over here, and now I can fight him. And now we're just going to be stuck here with this guy. Please tell me I didn't get an Omega in slot 7. Okay, I didn't. So let's use his domain. Ooh, and we can guaranteed slot 1 him because there's a group attack before he attacks. So we don't need to worry about that. All right, let's use his. We're not going to use Frieza's active skill. We're going to save that until we really, really need it, I would say. But we are going to use Omegas here. And then, is he extreme? No, he's super, actually. So yeah, he will probably get buffed from that. But it's, or actually, no, I think it's extreme. I don't remember. I don't really care anymore. Get this with him. And then, you don't need anything special. Is it just like ki? Yeah, ki. Ooh, he does lower attack, which is good. And then we'll just give him the int orbs, I guess. Give him the most ki as possible. And I think he should be, oh, okay, yeah, he's good on ki. All right, group attack. This is fine. I didn't use an item. All right, well, we're dead. I completely screwed up and forgot to use items on the first turn of fighting this guy. We're definitely dead. We are definitely dead. I don't think we are even like close to living this with any of our teams. How did I forget to item already? Like this is just like, okay, he did a lot of damage. I like that. But like this is already just showing how this fight has gone for me and how this day has gone for me. Maybe we destroyed his super. If we destroyed his super, I think we live. I honestly do. Because this guy's fine. The Golden Frieza was fine pre-super, so he should be fine post-super. And we'll live if, and he lowers his attack. We will live if he doesn't super this int guy. It's entirely dependent on that. Okay, he didn't. Okay, I think we live. All right, not using an item first turn, completely fine. I thought we were dead. I'm going to be honest, I thought we were dead, and I was going to have to restart this immediately. But I think lowering his attack has actually done a lot for this. I didn't check if we could lower the second phase's attack. I guess that would probably make it way easier if you're able to lower the second phase's attack too. All right, making sure we use a item this time, and we are also going to put Tech Sin in slot 1 because he will like guaranteed have all of that damage reduction. Get him those orbs, and then we will just use an Icarus. I'll use the Icaruses first, and then use the Whis. And then get STR orbs with Rose as an attempt to heal up and maybe get a Dokkan attack. But Texan's going to take all of these hits, and then Fizz Omega is just going to destroy that last slot attack. So this should be good. And this team, I think, will be good for it because it's very high damaging. So obviously we're using items to protect us defensively, but this team is probably the strongest team offensively, I would say, in the game. Besides maybe like Daima SSJ4 Goku's team, but that team relies on a lot of like luck with EX supers, as well as like active skills and stuff. So that's where a lot of their damage lies. Omega just throws out like super attacks. Sin just throws out super attacks. You know, Rose obviously is kind of the same way as like SDR Blue Goku. It's like super attacks and active skills. But I would say that it's a lot more. This team is a lot more defensively defensively an issue. It's not offensive, is not an issue for this team at all, which I do think is why this team is probably very good for this event, or like much better than other teams if you're choosing to use items like me where you don't care and you just want to kill Jiren, because I'm losing it. So we're going to kill him as quick as possible with this team. And the second phase is also int as well, the int, or the like full power Jiren. So him being int does help that too, with Omega obviously getting type advantage through that. I'm going to float Nova off, probably. I think we'll be fine. There's, once again, no first attacks besides the group attack, so we are all good. And then, Nova, do you need anything? I never, like, use these guys, so I always forget. Okay, yeah, it's just his key, and he's got 100% of it. Like, he's got a full 24 key, so we're all good. We'll be able to use his active skill on the next phase to, hopefully, I don't know if he'll like super in slot 0 a lot, but we'll see. He'll probably be able to, like, he'll just probably be a normal boss and super wherever he wants. So we'll definitely use the Nova active skill in that turn. Hopefully Omega's domain won't run out before we're able to actually like kill. I do need to use an item next turn, and I probably won't use Omega's domain then. Okay, we didn't destroy the super attack, but he should be able to take this with in Icarus up. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say in Icarus and post super, he should be able to take that. All right, yeah, this guy's gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, I think because our thing is gonna run, our domain is gonna run out next turn because I used the domain on turn 1. Yeah, so maybe if we don't kill here, I might just wait and use the friend Omega's domain on the next turn. But we should be I think we should be good to live next turn if we just use an item. So then we use an item, we'll be able to live everything I think pretty comfortably. I don't think there will be anything that will scare me. Damn, Nova could have did a little more damage. Someone could have did a little more damage. Okay, that's good. We're definitely killing next turn, and we're also running out of domain, so I don't think I'll pop the friend ones. I think I'll just wait. Yeah, I think I'll just wait here, and also save Frieza's active skill too. We did float off. I might float off Tech Sin here, honestly. I might float off Tech Sin and then use Golden Frieza's active skill when he comes back around. Yeah, we're gonna use an Icarus here. I'm gonna throw Icarus, I'm gonna use it regardless. Obviously, I knew I was gonna use it. I think I'll just throw Omega in slot 1 then, because I think Omega will be able to kill pretty comfortably. I'm floating Sin off just because I'm kind of scared for when he has to do more than tank, like when he loses his damage vector. Which I guess if we're using a Whis, it would be fine. But we're gonna have Nova on the next coming rotation, so I'm not worried about losing the Shadow Dragon links with him either, because that's one of the big things with Omega as he kind of dropped down there. I think maybe keeping Sin on rotation just for the damage was the move, because I don't know if we're gonna kill this turn anymore. Or we probably will with his additional, and then I think Sin's like 2 additionals because we got 5 orbs with him. Okay, another additional. So yeah, we won't be able to have a like thing up next turn, a domain, because the friend one is the one that needs it, and mine already used his. But we will be fine. We will be fine. Frieza, kill, and then Texan's definitely killing, because I think he's getting maybe 2 supers guaranteed with 5 orbs. So, okay, yeah, Frieza does just absolutely no damage, but Texan should be able to kill. Maybe he'll kill. If he doesn't, it's honestly not the worst thing in the world. I honestly would be fine with that. Okay, no, we won't kill. So I'm honestly fine with this, because then we can just immediately use our domain when we come back with the friend, because this is going to be a kill, like, rotation here. Okay, it does suck to float off Rose. Do we still have our Icarus up? Yeah, okay, it does suck to float off Rose, but I do think we can live this turn fine. I don't know. I'm just going to do that just in case, and then we'll give the other red orbs to Rose to give some healing. I would like, because I don't know if we live here. If Jiren supers this Omega here, I think we might die, but it didn't look like he did, because that group attack's last, or I can't really tell because it's waiting. Okay, the group attack was last, so we're good. We're not gonna get supered. Okay, he's good. 26 mil is a big drop off, but there's no domain, he does have like pretty much all his links active. That's a big drop. So maybe it's just because of the domain. But we'll be able to domain next turn and be all good, I think, and be able to win this pretty comfortably. All right, this Jiren cannot have his attack lowered, so that is one thing we do need to keep in mind. He can crit too, which is really scary, but I mean, that's just ignoring defense, not anything else. So we're going to use the Golden Frieza active skill here so that he can get his like attack and everything, because we might as well use that now before he gets floated off. We are going to use a Whis, right, because we don't have Icarus. Yep, using a Whis, and then we'll use Omega's domain, and then just throw him in slot 1 and be all good, I think. Yeah, because we'll just use his domain, throw him in slot 1. He'll be able to live, I assume, because we do have the, obviously, like, everything else up. Nova shouldn't have more damage reduction than him. Like, 24, yeah, he's not going to have more damage reduction than him. 50%, okay, yeah, no, we're definitely throwing him in slot 1. As soon as I saw 50% damage reduction, throw him in slot 1 with the items. Okay, give him the SDR orbs, and then this guy the tech orbs to heal, because I don't think, okay, no, okay, his defense shoots up, so he is able to heal. So yeah, this is all good. Frieza will be fine with a Whis up, as well as all of his target mechanic. This will do a ton of damage, hopefully. I'm assuming it will do a ton of damage. I don't see why it wouldn't. I don't know how, this guy does obviously have more health than the last guy, so this Jiren's gonna be a little scary here. I think maybe saving that Golden Frieza active might have been smarter to wait until after our items run out. We might not even be able to beat this with items. If I die with items, I will still finish the recording and just upload me losing terribly, and just show how annoying this Jiren boss is. I don't care. Like, I've lost against him. I tried to gimmick him with the 8th years. That was my biggest, like, goal, was gimmick him with the 8th years so that he is, like, able to just be, like, one-shot by the nuke. And that way, like, that's more accessible to everyone. Okay, thank God. That's more accessible to everyone, because not everyone has all of these, like, villain units. Not everyone has all of the new super units. So it is a little, it's a more inclusive. I wanted to try and do a video like that, but it's a lot of setup, and it's a lot of, like, you actually have to hit the clouds at the beginning to get hurt and be under. Okay, so he double supers. So he double supers and crits. That's, like, scary and just sucks. But, like, you would use a lot more health stuff, and you'd have to stay below HP in order to get the bomb guys out. It's just a very weird setup and very different. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave Tech Sin on rotation with this guy, because I don't know who has higher defense. I guess him, but he just active skilled. He just gets 7 key. This guy's gonna have 20, 40 plus 40. He's gonna have 80% damage reduction. I'm gonna leave Tech Sin on rotation. I mean, maybe we can kill before our damage reduction runs out. It's gonna be close. Like, this is gonna be a really close win or lose, whichever one it ends up being, because I really don't know how these turns are gonna play out. Because we did, obviously, yeah, we've got our Whis up, I think. I'm pretty sure we still do. We should, because I used it last turn. But, yeah, we're going to run out of domain next turn, so our damage is going to kind of go down a lot. Come on, I needed supers. I need supers because, yeah, he takes away the damage threshold. So, like, yeah, this guy will be able to do damage, but if he doesn't crit, I don't know how much he'll do. Okay, crit. I really need to kill this guy. Like, I need to kill him in the next 2 turns, which we'll start having, like, we'll have Rosé's active skill and Nova's active skill, which will do a big amount of damage next turn with because the domain will still be up for that last turn, I think. So we still will be able to, alright, yeah, this guy's fine. We'll still be able to do a boosted active skill with both of them. And then obviously Frieza's already done his like target mechanic active skill, so he was able to, he's already wasted that and do his big damage, which, I mean, it's not insane damage, it's just getting hit and all the time. But, okay, we'll take him down. Oh my god, that was the int guys? I thought that was Tech Sin. For some reason, I, like, completely messed that up. Okay, well, double active skill here. Do I just switch? I can't. There's no point in switching into Zamasu. I might just, like... Okay, I am going to use Zamasu's. Does he get anything special for being in, like, slot 3? Okay, yeah, I'm going to use Zamasu's just for, like, his own personal support on himself. I'm going to use Zamasu's and then switch right back into Rosé and throw him in that 3rd slot. Because why does Nova not have his active skill? What's his conditions? I don't check these guys' conditions very often. I do also need to use a Whis here before I forget, because I'm too busy checking other things that I forget to use a Whis. Facing only one enemy whose HP is 50% or less. Okay, yeah, that's why. Alright, well, we're gonna do that, and then do this with him, and we're actually really close to a Dokkan attack. We're gonna get a Dokkan attack next turn, so we will actually probably kill this guy, because we're gonna get a Dokkan attack, and then I think we're all good. After that, we should be all good. This could have died. We could have died on the first, like, turn. That was what ended up doing this. God, no double supers from Omega. Like, does he stop? I guess it's maybe not guaranteed after a couple turns. I don't know exactly what all these guys do anymore. It's really hard to keep track of everyone in this game, especially with tag units coming out. So when I use teams like this that I haven't used in a long time, it's actually, like, really difficult. Nova, do you live this? Does he even live this? Of course he doesn't. Oh my god. Well, like I said, I'm uploading this whether I won or lost, but I'm just gonna showcase that. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah.